All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushua, Ba'asham Rakakudash. I'd like to give double honors to the positive elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect. They're teaching the word in all true faith and sincerity. And yeah, today, pretty much, I just want to get into a lesson on how pretty much the scriptures is ultimately a build up to the destruction of America, man. Because we already know that, you know, um, this book outlines the rise and fall of kingdoms, man. You know, even going back to even during the time of the flood, that was a whole system that was set up that the Lord overthrew. You know, um, Egypt, or even Nimrod, he had a system set up, but the Lord overthrew it, man. Well, it's not no different here in America, man. You know, which this is going to be the most monumental overthrow in history, man. You know, matter of fact, let's start off with this, cause that's what it's all about. You know, how about Shem Shai is gonna, you know, overthrow this place where you ain't gonna forget what happened to this place and who did it, because people still reminisce on Egypt, but they gonna know who did it to the new Egypt, which is America, which is gonna be Yahweh Shem Shai taking full responsibility of overthrowing this place. So this Jeremiah 16:14, it said, "Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord." See, the days come. You know what? This is a prophetic scripture. This is an end time scripture, man. You know, it said, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt." See, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north. And we already know how Yahweh Shai got his fame in Egypt was by judgment, man. You know, and that's why he became well known. His name became well known throughout the land. Is what he have done to Egypt, man. Because at first they only knew, the Lord by Alashajah, was a terrible demon power. But they knew then that that's the power of the Hebrews, Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, man. Well, it's the same thing in this place, man. It's gonna be well known. Yahweh by Shem Yahushua overthrew America and this system as a whole. Matter of fact, continue on said, "But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands where he had driven them, and I will bring them again to their land that I gave unto their fathers." See, so this is gonna be global, man. You know what the Lord's about to do, but the main event is gonna be here in America. That's where it's gonna be, man. And this is where the Lord is going to show His power, man. This is what the end all be all for all these kingdoms. These heathen kingdoms, man. So the Lord's gonna throw the kitchen sink at this place, man. As a matter of fact, let's get something real quick. St. John, so like you, St. John, chapter 12, and verse 28, it says, "Father, glorify thy name." Then came there a voice from heaven saying, "I have both glorified it and will glorify it again." See? And how the Lord's going to do it? By the way of destruction of the land of the north, which is North America. You know, uh, primarily America, the United States of America, Babylon the Great. Because this is the source of wickedness. This is where all nations are drawn into this place. This is the face of the so-called white man. This is the superpower of the planet Earth right now. This is that horde that's sitting on the beast, man. So the Lord is going to overthrow this place in a violent way. This is how He's going to, once again glorify His name by the plagues and the pestilence and that ultimate destruction He's about to bring upon this place, man. Because that's what it's all about, the build up to the destruction of this place, man. Matter of fact, I think that let's see. I think that's in Job. Because everybody been waiting on this so-called white man. I think Job 21. Everybody been waiting on this devil to be overthrown, man. But now we in that time. Let's see. Yeah, this is Job 21:7. It said, "Wherefore do the wicked live, become old? Yeah, are mighty in power." See, and that's pretty much the reign of the so-called white man. He had the longest run out of everybody, man. But it starts here in America. You know, this is where it starts right here, man. But it seemed bleak because of this man and his rap sheet. You know, he's been reigning for centuries. You know, even he even you know you see different highly esteemed people. You know, throughout history, he put his face as he covered the face as him. You know, so you know Joe looking like why these niggas they still ruling, man, and they still mighty in power because it don't seem like the so-called white man gonna get out of power. The same thing that happened to Egypt. But what happened to Egypt? The Lord Yahweh Shai, his certain pressure points, you know, to overthrow that place. He messed up the economy, you know, by the way of those locusts. You know, he smite the people with madness by the way of them bugging out with the apparitions. You know, that's the same thing that's gonna happen in this place, man. It says their seed is established in their sight with them, and their offspring before their eyes. It said their houses are safe from fear, neither is the rod of the Most High upon them. See? Because all this terrorizing this man have done, he haven't got his judgment yet. But we in the time now. Matter of fact, because everybody marveled at this man, he was able to terrorize the planet Earth, you know, and do all these abominable things and worse throughout the earth. And he haven't got his judgment yet, but hey, it's all a build up. It's a certain cup that he got to drink. You know, it's different. You got a 32 ounce, you got a 44 ounce. You know, 70 ounce, whatever the case may be. You know, it's a certain cup that this man had to drink, and guess what? He's living up to it. He's living up to it. So when that time comes, it's gonna be completely justified. This is Ecclesiastes 16 in 11. It says, "And if there be one stiff neck among the people, it is marvel if he escape unpunished." See, and we know Esau Edom is stiff neck. He carries the words behind him, man. You know, he got the artifacts, he got the relics, he got the proof that the scriptures are alive and well. But what this man do? He totally went against them, man. So that's why I said it is marvel if he escape unpunished. It says, "For mercy and wrath are with him. He is mighty to forgive and to pour out displeasure." See? So the Lord's gonna pour out a lot of displeasure. And we're in the beginning stages of that. Same thing how Egypt was smitten with those plagues. America's going through the same thing, man. But this is gonna be on a more technological, you know, these people are more comfortable. They ain't really had suffered no hardships. So when that famine come, you know, and these different said perils, these people ain't gonna be able to take 48 hours of this, man. At the most. Shit, 24 hours, they bugging out. But that's what's coming here, man. It says, as his mercy is great, so is his correction also. He judgeth a man according to his works. And that's why America's gonna be overthrown violently by fire, man. Just look what this place pushes, man. Nothing but abominations, man. That's why I say she's the mother of harlots, man. America. You know, through America, you got women wearing tights. You know, usurping authority to themselves. You know, being reckless. You know, you got the men, they're effeminate. You know, you got a lot of homosexuality is being promoted. But who's the source of that? You know, it got to be a source of wickedness, and that's America, man. That why this place gonna get judged according to his works. Was the judgment, the reward is that fire, man. It says the sinner shall not escape with his spoils, and the patient of the godly shall not be frustrated. See, so the Lord is gonna He's not gonna frustrate our hope. Our hope is not gonna continue to be deferred. It's not gonna tarry, man. It's gonna come to pass, man. Meaning we want this place to be destroyed so we can be delivered and go into the next phase of time to a new era, which is the kingdom of heaven, man. But it said the sinner shall not escape with his spoils, meaning this devil is not gonna get his new world order off the ground. You know, he's got to throw up everything that he had worked hard for, so to speak. Everything he pretty much robbed everybody, he got to throw it up, man. You know? Matter of fact, let's see. Matter of fact, let me continue on. Let's see. Matter of fact, I jumped down. Verse 15. It says, the Lord hardened Pharaoh that he should not know him, that his powerful works might be known to the world. See, that's one same thing that's finna go down in America, man. The Lord hardened Pharaoh once again. These elite bankers, they got the proof, just like Pharaoh. He had proof by the way of the plagues. You know that there's a higher power that's against you, but you, in your pride, is still, don't want to bow down. Same thing. That's why America gonna go out in a violent way, man. Let's see. This Revelation 18. Let's see. This is Revelation 18 and 7. It says, "I must see her glorify herself and live deliciously," and that's how America pretty much, these people within it, they living with ease, man. They living with ease, man. They feel like that this place is gonna continue forever. They proud of being American. Pretty much these are the real terrorists of the planet Earth, man. They terrorize everybody to get their resources, and then they bring it back here, man. It says so much torment and sorrow give her, and this place is going to go through a lot of torment and sorrow. The Lord is torturing this place, man, just like Egypt. Egypt was tormented with those plagues. Same thing with America, man. It says, "For she said in her heart, I said, the queen am no widow and shall see no sorrow." And that's what these different kingdoms that came into power. Once they was at they prime, once they really got settled, they didn't believe that they was gonna ever go down. Why would they know they believe that, man. But what happened? They all fell. They all fell, man. And it was different ways they all fell out. How Egypt and just keep going back on Egypt because America parallels Egypt, man. But the Lord hit them with certain plagues and killed the firstborn. Then the icing on the cake was the Lord overthrowing Pharaoh and his army, man. You look at even though Babylon, they was taken by a surgical strike, but the Lord promised Babylon was going to get fired, which the new Babylon is America, man. Babylon the Great. The Lord promised Babylon fire. And it wasn't talking about ancient Babylon, it's talking about new Babylon. But it says, continue on, it says, "Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord power who judgeth her." See? So that's what's coming to this place. And it says, shall her plagues come in one day. So it's a certain time where this is going to come, man. It's already written in stone that this place is finna be overthrown, man. Which, all these prophecies and scriptures and words, it ain't just there just to be there, man. Just to have your book over on Psalms 32 or something, man. You know, no, these words are actually being made manifest today, man. Which the icing on the cake is what America being overthrown, man. That's gonna be the end all be all, you know. And that's when we ain't gonna have to look over our shoulder no more. Everything's gonna be refreshed when this man be overthrown, man. So yeah, I just hold it edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory